Let's go next to Rob from Kansas City. Rob from Kansas City, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today? Rob from Kansas City, please come on in. Did we lose Rob, or is Rob actually here? Rob, go ahead.
I'm here.
Yes, good.
Thank you so much for choosing me, David. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So I had a question. Obviously, when we're talking about independent voters, if there is such thing anymore, and we're talking about Democrats that might be in the middle, the point of President Biden's age keeps coming up.
Yes.
Is it possible, and if so, who? Is it possible that President Biden could select a different VP that would make an impact on those people and maybe offset that fear?
I don't think so. I think that at this stage of the game, I mean, listen, we're talking about 7 months left until the election. Right. At this point, if you come out and say, oh, by the way, the vice president won't be joining me on the 2024 ticket, here's someone else, I struggle. I mean, the only thing that could help, because it's chaotic and it signals a problem when you kick out your VP this late in the game. So the only way it could possibly be worth it would be if you could come up with someone so popular. Like, imagine that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was like the most popular person in America. I'm not saying he is, but imagine that, like, Republicans love him, Democrats love him. If you found someone that was just so well liked and well known, or Taylor Swift, right? I mean, I don't know what would happen. What would happen if Biden said, my running mate's Taylor Swift, my running mate's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, although some would question the seriousness of those individuals as candidates. That's the only way, I think, that replacing Kamala Harris at this point helps you. I think the biggest outcome is it makes the administration seem chaotic. It creates a new line of attack. And I'll be honest, from having recently been in D.C. and sat down with Vice President Harris, I see zero indication that Biden and Harris aren't working extremely well together, are on the same page, are increasingly of the same mind in terms of the sort of messaging they need to get out there. I would be shocked, and I don't think it would be to Biden's benefit to replace Harris, even if she is admittedly not the most popular or well-liked vice president.
Could I ask a follow-up to that?
Yeah, of course.
How can this party and this campaign then move her into a better position so that people can see her as, an asset?
That is a really good question that I don't know the answer to. I mean, I think her speech in Selma was very interesting. It was a little bit of a different Kamala Harris. I've said this already. Behind the scenes, she's so likable and brilliant, able to speak extemporaneously about anything you ask her about. And it doesn't always come across as the same Kamala Harris publicly. So I don't know the answer to that. I think it's a matter of optics, media training, and maybe some consultants that can help with it. But I don't have the answer.
Thank you, David.
Appreciate it. Rob from Kansas City. Let's take a very quick break. We'll go right back to Discord and hear from more people in a moment. Think of your most personal emails. If you're using a free email provider, you should know that they're scanning every email you send and receive, even after you delete it. They're usually using the data to build a picture of your life to show you ads, which many find creepy. Our sponsor, StartMail, never scans or tracks your emails. Privacy is what comes first. And unlike other email services, when you delete an email in StartMail, it is gone forever. It also protects your data by blocking tracking pixels in emails, which companies and hackers can use to track you. You can create unlimited email aliases to protect your identity and cut down on spam. You can encrypt every email you send, even if the recipient isn't using encryption. StartMail gives you 20 gigs of storage. That's more than you get on Gmail. And it only takes a few clicks to migrate all of your emails and contacts over to StartMail. Go to startmail.com/Pacman to get 50% off your first year. That's only about $2 a month. The link is down below.